What's going on, YouTube? Sitting here walking around the backyard. Yeah. Figured I'd come do a live feed right quick because I really ain't feel like doing a video. But I was like, I'll see if I come up here for like 10, 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Do a quick live feed. Uh, but then again, last time I said that I was up here for like 40 minutes. So we're going to see how I go. Um, but I guess I just wanted to give you guys an update, I guess, and just let you know what's going on. And whatnot. Nothing crazy. Nothing too crazy. What's going on? See my dogs. I don't know how they keep getting this. Them the homies right there. Look, I had to goddamn put cinder blocks here, here, and here. Because this fat joker right here keep breaking the damn gate. So I gotta put the cinder blocks up there to keep him from getting out. But anyways, nonetheless. So like I said, today was my first day back at Hudd, my local port position, and it went smooth, man. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely no hard feelings between me and the owner of the truck. We had already touched bases and talked, and I had told him, you know, like it won't nothing personal. I just felt like I won't making no money with you, like, you know what I mean? It ain't no shout out to everybody checking in. Um, it won't nothing like um, it won't nothing like I don't like you or F you or no shit like that. It was just, yo, it's slow, you know, I need to make more money than this. And he just broke it down to me like, man, it was slow for him too. It's been slow for everybody, really. Um, of course, I've been telling y'all they were saying, um, let's see something right quick. Giving no negativity, no energy this evening. Anyways, so he was, same shit they've been telling me. It's slow, supposed to pick up, blah, blah, blah. So again, I just kind of took it as a, whatever. It is what it is. As far as today, I did what two loads, so I made $240. Nothing crazy, you know what I'm saying. I did my two pre-dispatches that I had, which was a there and back from VIG. I sat around for a little bit, tried to wait on the third load, but just kind of slowed down. So I dipped out after about 8 hours. I did take a break in between, had something to go handle, you know what I'm saying? But so it was cool. It wasn't nothing spectacular, nothing exciting, nothing like that. Because the way like with HUD is just it's contractor work, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like it's an attendance policy or a manager breathing down your throat. It's just you work for an owner operator. Therefore, even though you aren't technically an owner operator, you are a contractor. So the company or carrier that is HUD, they just not strict on you like that. Um, you know what I'm saying? So they was just like, oh, okay, what's up? You know what I mean? Are you trying to um goddamn it pull some lows or whatever? So it won't nothing like, oh, he ain't been here in a week. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing like that. You know what I mean? If it would have been more of a W2 company position, then it probably would have been that more of that type of temperature. But it was nothing like that. As far as tomorrow or how this week gonna go, I got like 3 loads tomorrow. So I'm already pre-dispatched to make like 300 and I think like 380 right now. So um, definitely a difference from the last time I worked a week and some change ago. That's pre-dispatch, so I'll be done with all that probably about like I say probably like 10, 11, probably 10, and and then try to do more after that. If I could squeeze out a $400 a day, that's what I'm gonna try to do. You know what I'm saying? You got to get it while it's available. You know, um, hey bro, my arms ain't but so long. What are you talking about? Hey, Trucker Will, I appreciate that donation by the way. Um, but anyways, yeah, man, these trolls they kind of crazy in here. They kind of crazy. This damn motion sensor like keep going off and on. But let's get to the nitty gritty. As far as have I made a decision, I really haven't. Um, I told you guys my options last time I talked to you. 3 different ways in doing it. Um, One being getting my shit straight to eventually go to U.S. Express and Lisa's Truck and Train. Um, waiting till June and then going to Swift and Train as a company driver, or just rocking out at the port, kind of hoping and praying it picks up, which eventually it will, as all industries do, um, and just doing it like that. So I just been, I ain't gonna lie, I really haven't even really been giving too much thought to it. To keep it a buck with you, you know what I'm saying? Um, no, I didn't do containers at Swift. Swift Intermodal is more based out of, I want to say, like Chicago and Cali. It's not too much Swift Intermodal any at all in this area in Virginia. Only mega carrier intermodal I see around these parts is JB Hunt. So, but so you're not quitting the local. I don't know what I'm doing. If I'm being 100% honest with you, I don't know. What's it? Fix your fix your face. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just to the point now where I'm just done stressing over it. I think last week I just was really stressing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just to the point where it's just like, yo, it's just 3 years in trucking, mistake after mistake or learning experience after learning experience. And it's just like after a while, you just got to tell yourself, like, yo, we going in circles. You know what I'm saying? We going in circles. And I'm just tired of going in circles. So it's just like right now, I'm kind of like, it's like a spade game. And I'm playing the hand that I've been dealt. You know what I mean? I got 3 books right now. So I'm just doing my best to get these 3 books. Would I like to be able to get 4, 5 books? Absolutely. But I ain't got enough spades right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the best I can do. You know what I mean? Like trying to rush or trying to maneuver, trying to find a quicker way in getting to where it just hasn't worked for me. It just hasn't. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean that doesn't work for anybody else. I'm just saying for my specific situation, every time that, I seem like I run away from a problem, or every time I seem to try to find a different way, you know what I mean, and versus just sticking it out, it's a temporary fix. You know what I'm saying? I handle it in that week's moment or month's moment, but eventually, when the same situation reappears and presents itself again, just in a different way, then it's just like, okay, we back to square one in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Um, what's true or false? You would be at U.S. Express right now, but they won't take you because you have a speeding ticket, and they make you wait 2 years for that ticket to clear before they would take you. That's false. U.S. Express would not take me. Well, technically, U.S. Express will take me as far as my driving record goes. The issue with U.S. Express, um, as I explained in the previous live feed, was that with the medical, they won't take my DOT physical, and I haven't been sleeping with my CPAP, so I wouldn't be compliant for their DOT physical. I have a compliant DOT physical. Let's not get it mistaken. I have a valid DOT physical for the next year. But with most mega carriers or with some bigger companies or companies in general, they want you to go through their medical staff for whatever reason. And so if I went through their medical staff with their requirements on top of the additional physical requirements that they have with their own separate third party uh, physical, I wouldn't have passed that. Now, as far as with Swift, no, I couldn't go to Swift right now because of my speeding ticket. I got to wait till June because of that speeding ticket for Swift. So, but that wasn't the case for U.S. Express. So trolls on you because you're doing something right. Trolls need a hug till they no longer breathe. It's all good, man. I'm so used to the trolls. Let's call a spade a spade. You lack work ethic. It shows in your career and your health. You're trying to get vet pay treatment without putting in the work and time. Not really. I'm not looking for quote unquote vet pay, because what is vet pay? Beacon. I mean, do I lack work ethic? I wouldn't say I lack work ethic. I would say that I lack uh patience and consistency. I'll give you that. I'll work with the best of them. I just got to learn to work with them longer for a longer period of time. You feel what I'm saying? So I disagree with that. And as far like I said, vet pay. I mean, I've already made vet pay. I was making over $2,000 a week before. So I mean, what is vet pay in trucking? And that's, somebody answer me that. What is veteran pay in trucking? Because I know guys that's been in trucking for 10 years and they still a company driver making $1,200 a week. But I know guys who've only been in trucking for a year and they're leasing and training making $4,000 a week. So what exactly is this vet pay that you speak of? If somebody can answer that, I'd greatly appreciate that. Let me turn this light on. Ugh. Bear with me. Yeah, I would greatly like to know that. What is considered vet pay? Because I know guys with 2 to 3 years experience with multiple trucks, and guys, like I said, 10 plus years only ever worked for somebody. So in the ports, you got to hustle for your dispatcher to throw you a bone. You don't strike me as the type that hustle hard in the port, right or wrong. I mean, there's really nothing you can do as of right now. Was it Tyson Fury? It's no freight to hustle for. You understand? Was I hustling when I first came here? Yeah, because it was freight. You know what I'm saying? Staying later. Um, taking my truck home because I was running a last minute DC, JCC load, Walmart load that nobody else wanted to do. But if there's no freight, if there's no containers or the containers is pushed back, there's nothing really to hustle for. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really understand that. But if it was there, then it would be no issue because I'd be getting it. There's really not too much I can do when the work is not there. I've never had that situation at a company before because the work was always there. Even if it was slow, like on a Monday or Tuesday, the rest of the week was booming, so you made up for it. That's how it was at NBI. NBI, Mondays used to be slow and Wednesday used to be slow at NBI. But Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, you hustled harder to make up for it. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't understand that either. You know, but I guess you guys know something I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the port that you guys know of is booming right now, but the one in Virginia ain't. Not for local drivers. Maybe for regional and OTR drivers because they don't have to go into the port as much. But when you're a local driver out of the port and you're trying to do 4, 5 loads in a day, uh, you know, it's not that type of work out there right now. He hustled them cheeseburgers though. Oh, I guess that was supposed to be funny. No shortcuts in life. Word. Do Swift pay good for miles with experience? I believe so. If I went to Swift right now, refrigerator, I think they would give me like 45 cents a mile, if I'm not mistaken. But I consider that good because I would be willing to. How the fuck did you get out of the cage? You know what? I don't even want to know. $300 for a kennel. They can't keep them in there. Anyways, that threw me off. So yeah, that I would consider that decent, 45 cents a mile because I would train with that. So I guess that just depends on your definition of good. Jay, it can't be all the company is you, bro. It can't be the companies. I mean, what other? I mean, like I don't understand. What companies did I blame? I'm not even blaming Hudd. It's just no freight. Like I don't understand. What do you mean? Fix your face. Facts is facts. There is no freight right now. These guys out here making millions. Let them tell it. Hey man, you right. They must be. They must be. When I applied to U.S. Express years ago, they told me I had a speeding ticket there. It was only 1 year old. And I had to wait another year before they would take me. I told them to go fuck yourself. Nah, they didn't say anything to me, Trucker. I thought it was Trucker Dean. Trucker Dan. I was approved as far as my driving record. It was just, like I said, the physical. There's no defined pay scale as to what vet pay would be. It's all subjective and opinion based. That's what I thought. That's what I believed. So that's why that threw me off. Vet pay. I've never heard that in trucking. I sound like a, fucking work at 7-Eleven. Keep a good attitude and a strong mindset. I appreciate that. Are you still friends with King D Rod? Oh shit, this is my wrong truck. I'm not fucking with you. Why I go to U.S. Express, bro? Because I was gonna lease and train. I saw David peeing in the cup. Oh, okay. U.S. Express is a starter company. Yeah, it is. But I know the algorithm on how to make the most money at said starter company, so that's why I was going there. I think you hate truck driving, but like the status of it and being in that circle of perceived successful business owner. First of all, you've never heard me call myself a successful business owner, especially not in the last year. So I don't know where that came from. And I love truck driving. I wouldn't do anything this long that I didn't like. Gotta bury the kennel. Bury the kennel. New beginnings, my man. I greatly appreciate that. I never thought about that. Bury the fucking kennel. Wow, that's genius. I'm sorry. That was for those who own dogs. You just don't you know how important that is to me. Bury the fucking kennel. Wow. D. Raj out here living that king life. Yeah, he is. The way I see it, even if it isn't freight, and let's say there's one or two loads left, the dispatcher would throw you a bone if you worked hard. How's your relationship with the dispatchers? I don't know. I just went to the park with him, 2-3 weeks ago. Chilled with him and his old lady and his stepkid. So, I like to think we cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I get what you're trying to say, Tyson Fury, but it's not like OTR, man. It's not like miles and shit like that. It's just like it's only a certain amount of loads. So once all of those loads have been given out, there's nothing to give. That's when you go make a list. And then as far as the list goes, the list is first come, first serve. So let's say, for example, I come in, I do 2 pre-dispatches. So I do a 5 a.m. appointment, I do a 7 a.m. appointment. And I get back to the yard at, say, 7:45 a.m. Okay. At 7:45 a.m., I put my name on that list. Now, let's say that it's 5 people ahead of me. I don't care if I was fucking the dispatcher. Those 5 people ahead of me are gonna get a load before me. That's just the way that it's set up. That's the way the system of this company is. You know what I'm saying? Now, the shit that was getting me was that you do have some guys that do some sneaky shit. You know what I'm saying? Where they, you know, are giving loads out of turn. I didn't think that was I don't even know a word for that shit. I didn't think that was the right way to do it. That wasn't the way I was trained to do it. So I just won't doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's not a big group of people. You know what I'm saying? So if that's what you're talking about, I mean, I got no control over that. Let's see. You better than that, Jay. Stay local, bro. You still drink? Not as much as I used to. Work full of Sean, bro. Nah, I'm cool. You got that right, JMV. Hit me up later. Got some news, B. Are you depressed eating ice cream? D-Rod say less. I'm gonna hit your line tomorrow. Believe me, I totally know what type of work you're doing. If it's first come, first serve, are you hustling to get back? Of course. Of course. But then at the same time, Tyson Fury, if like, let's say me and somebody get a load at the same time, if they send me the NIT and they send them the VIG, you're talking about a difference of maybe 10 miles. So by the time I get the NIT, they probably done got the VIG and they already get their box taken off where I ain't even got to negate the NIT. So granted though, NIT pays more. NIT pays 150, whereas VIG pays 120. But then you gotta traffic because you gotta go past ODU. It's just so many variables when it comes to local life, man. Traffic, the distance in your load. You know what I'm saying? So, by the time I can do everything right, but if he with the VIG, he's gonna get back before me. Especially if he dropped his empty at PPCY first, then with the VIG. You feel what I'm saying? So, or if he bobtail, it's just so many different things. So they try their best to keep it even, but if it's man-made, it'll fail. So, you know what I'm saying? You just got to try to get in when you fit in, hustle as hard as you can safely, and I feel like you're on the right path. You got to do what works best for you. Rules on applying the yards, man. You got to be a savage. I'm learning that. Cup of coffee from me to you. Hey, I appreciate that, Monk Express. Let's see, bro. You ever think of working food service? I know people like 2K. I don't want to touch no boxes, man. That's just my personal preference. I just don't want to touch boxes. I hate that my light keep going on and off. Get the money. Let's see what both ports are hit and miss. Yeah, they definitely are because it can go both ways. He can get in and out of VIG, or he can get the VIG, go to stack 11, and stack 11 got 5 people in and 3 people in line. Whereas I can go to NIT and go to stack 17 and there ain't nobody there. So it's just, but then again, I may have to get a chassis inspection. I may have to change chassis. I may take a 40 in, got to bring out a 45. Or I got to take in a 20 and bring out a 40. You know what I'm saying? So the line to get in the port may be empty. The line for the stack may be empty. But then the chassis inspection may be fucking 20-minute wait. You know what I'm saying? Or it may not be no chassis at all. So I got to wait for somebody to bring a chassis. So it's just a lot of moving parts when it comes to the port and just being local with it. You know what I'm saying? For those who don't know. Cisco pay 100K a year. I know they do. Another thing, start calling on your way back to the yard and tell them you closer than what I do that every day, bro. What you talking about? I do that every day. And they'll either say, hey, you can stop by VIG, or they'll say, we ain't got nothing right now, just come on back. And what they'll do is they'll pay you for the bobtail, or they'll pay you for the empty move or the empty chassis move, as long as you stay and wait for the next load. If you go home, they won't pay you for that because they're not gonna pay you to come to the yard to go home. But if you get another load, they'll pay you from that. Let's say you come from, for example, Walmart distribution and you go to PPCY, they take your box off. Now you got a chassis, and you call, yo, I'm empty at PPCY. What you got at APM or PMT? Which nobody wants to go to PMT, but it's like, yo, what you got? We ain't got nothing, man. Just go and come on back. All right, so you want me to drop this chassis at PMT yard? Yeah, so you drop the chassis, boom, you bobtail back. If you go home, you don't get paid for that. But if you get the next load, then they'll sign off and they'll pay you. I want to say it's like $25 for dropping that chassis at the yard and then going to get your next load. So it's just, you know what I'm saying? If you wait for an hour and you get another load, that's an hour, $25 an hour that you just got for just dropping that and waiting for your next load. But if you wait an hour, if you wait 2 hours and you don't get another load, then you just sat there for 2 hours and you ain't make no money. So it's like you say, it's hit or miss. Why not touch boxes? That's just, if I wanted to do that, man, I would have stayed at Walmart and just did a fuckload of overtime. I don't know, I just don't want to. I was talking with my man Wayne. We was playing spades and shit. And he was kind of saying the same thing, like, yo, you never know until you try it. And I don't know. I feel like that would be like a last resort for me to give in and touch boxes. But I don't know. Just as long as I have a choice, I choose not to participate in that. You feel what I'm saying? Just like I choose not to do tanker, I choose not to do doubles or triples. So am I cutting out money? Am I, denying myself a situation? Probably, but that's what I choose to do. So it's all good. Let's see. Worst case scenario, June will be here before you know it, bro. Oh yeah. What the fuck is that? It's all cutthroat in these yards. You can't be happy. Go lucky. I feel you. Winners focus on winners. I'm not messing with you, Jay. Why do it sound like Jay always crying about something? Do your job, bro. Just do your job. Enough with the excuses, bro. I'm not making excuses, bro. I'm just talking. They asking questions and I'm explaining. I mean, if you don't like it, don't watch. But you still here, so I mean, you must like it. Bro, hit up Valley Transportation and get on their salary pay. Now find a good flatbed company. Blah 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 blah. Okay, word. How even PMT suck 1,000%. Where am I? They're looking for OTR drivers, 50 cent all mile. Yeah, I was doing that. I was doing 55 cent all miles back in the last year. The race is not given to the swift, but to those who endure it to the end. Patience is a virtue. Time is coming. I hope so. How severe is your depression? I don't know. I don't even fully know if I'm depressed. I know I have my moments, but I'm not gonna kill myself if that's what you asking. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely not doing that. I love myself too much. But I have my moments where just life get discouraging, as I do for everybody. Let's see. That's why I left the warehouse shit. Why drive and unload? Yeah, I'm not knocking it, but that's not for me. It's slow in Cali too. Word. What about Abilene? I'm cool, man. I'm cool with Abilene, man. I don't think the money is all that great at Abilene. At least the money I'm trying to make, anyways. The money I could go make at Abilene. I might as well stay in the port. What about Hot Shot? I don't know what Hot Shot is. Lease a truck and trailer and get paid. I ain't got the money for that, man. Got the money for that right now. Is one, huh? Is no one that can live your life. Jay, keep putting one foot in front of the other. Okay, I appreciate that, Bobby. So somebody give me some money. Oh, you already think that. Okay. But yeah, man, so that's what it is, man. Like I said, that's the update. Which really ain't no update. Damn, I'm dark as shit. I'm trying to get that light to come on now. There you go. But anyways, that's the update. Like, you see my phone and shit. That's the update, which really ain't no update. Just letting you guys know I'm kind of just going with the flow right now. Truth be told, I'm not rushing. I'm not stressing. You know what I mean? I'm just chilling, trying to make the best of what I got right now. You know what I mean? So we got all of the rest of this month, which is like a week, and we got all of May. You know what I'm saying? By the time June comes around, we'll reevaluate then, man. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, if it picks up where I'm making, a good amount of money, maybe I'll stay and be consistent, because that is one thing that I do want to do, which was stay and be consistent, but if it doesn't boom, or if it doesn't at least get decent, then we'll revisit it at that point. That's not me blaming nobody. That's not me making excuses. That's just me telling you I can't afford to go consistent weeks without a decent check. I mean, I don't understand what people don't understand about that. You know what I'm saying? So, but then again, I've been talking to a lot of people, seem to be slow everywhere. I think my other dog just broke out of the kennel. I'm about to go bury that bitch tomorrow. Let's see. Nothing happened. Out here on 77. Okay. You didn't like the opportunity I gave you. Nah, what was it with your opportunity you sent me? I can't remember what they said to me, DC Trucker, to be honest with you. I think it was something with the numbers. I think it was when I talked to the guy, he was just telling me how it was slow right now. And I guess the numbers that he gave me as an average was just like, even if I wanted to make that move, it wouldn't be smart to make it right now just because of how slow it is. I think that's what it was. And that just seems to be, that's why I said it seems to be the case with everybody, because it just seems like even owner operators that I've talked to are like, where they used to make over 2,000, they're doing, 15 to 2,000 or 15 to 25, which my understanding, what they telling me, that's bad for them. You know what I'm saying? So, hell, Jason Andrew was telling me the oil field was slow. So it just seemed like it's slow for everybody. So, let's see. I pray for you. Appreciate that. You drinking some liquor? Not right now. Never give up. Things will get better. The harder the struggle, the greater the reward. That's a fact. What state? I'm from VA. Listening to this poor excuse of a man. Laughing my ass off. Oh, okay. Poor excuse of a man. Boy, y'all is funny, man. Y'all is fun. See, I appreciate you listening, though. Because what you don't realize is by you listening and watching, you supporting me. But how can you hate if you support me? So really, you're not hating, you support me. So you really love me. Whatever. Shout out to all the trolls, man. I do it for y'all. What kind of liquor you drink? Crown Apple, Hennessy, Ciroc. I don't know, man. Anything that ain't cheap. Appreciate that 99 cent, Big Tex. I definitely appreciate that. Look, man, I'm struggling right now, so any money y'all give is greatly greatly appreciated, no doubt. I support losers. Hey, I appreciate that, man. I'll be whatever you need me to be for you to keep watching. YouTube just paid me today. Shout out to YouTube and Google AdSense. But man, I'm finna get up out of here, man. As always, stay safe. Hey, look, I appreciate that dollar again, Big Tex. As always, stay safe, stay